One, yes, I did scream. Oh, I screamed. I screamed for my husband and told him to come and try to pull it out of the closet, and then it jumped out and ran under our bed. The thing is number one, I can't afford to move right now. Like, some other people in the comments too were being like, get a cat. That's another huge expense that I cannot afford. And that's the other thing. I think that our landlord is low-key doing this on purpose because they want to drive us out of the apartment. And the reason for that is because we have a really great deal on our apartment. We live in a fucking amazing neighborhood, and they could be charging a lot more for our apartment. Now, I live in a shoebox, okay? That's just how it is in New York. A great apartment here is a kind of falling apart railroad with no closets and no space. But our location is amazing. And the reason why we were able to get this apartment at a reasonable price was because there was a Polish guy who was like 900 years old that had lived in this apartment for 900 years before we did. So legally, when he moved out, because of rent control laws, they were only able to raise the rent by a certain percentage. Otherwise, we'd never be able to live in this neighborhood. So I think that our management company is trying to drive us out so that they can raise the rent again and charge more for it. I wouldn't want to leave anyway because I know that we'll never find an apartment that is as good of a deal as the one we're living in. I think these motherfuckers are trying to make it so miserable that we just leave, and nah, bitch. The other crazy thing is somebody said in the comments like, oh, it must be your whole building. This is the insanity of this. My neighbors are telling me that they don't have them. My neighbors are telling me, like, we don't have mice in our apartment. They're literally all over our apartment, all in our shit coming through the walls. How is this only happening in our unit? I don't understand. Unless... Are the mice Khamas?